Nice one, Captain. I hope you got some of it. I think you shouted gold, didn't you? So you did get some of it. So fair play to you. All right, I'm getting it. Gonna give it. I could have finished this within the 7K, but I'll get out if my unrealized drops below 4K. I'll get out. I'm having 10K out of this. But I figured I just let it run. Yeah, well, I don't think this is done. I think this is probably going to go to like $12, maybe $14 today. Below 4K, I'm locking it in. There we go. What a great start. What do I think about the NASDAQ today? I think we're going to get, like we have done for the last while, quite a bit of sideways, choppy movements there. So let's have a look at the Qs. So the way I look at the NASDAQ is I look at the Invesco Triple Q. So this is the it tracks the NASDAQ 100. So this is the NASDAQ. It's down on the day like the rest of the markets. It gapped down overnight. It's below the VWAP, but it's pretty kind of sideways. I think we'll see that for a while. We've got big a big NASDAQ contributor this evening with earnings in Nvidia, and that so after hours that's going to dictate quite a bit of the movement of the NASDAQ after hours. So if Nvidia reports good earnings, which I'm thinking it will do, you'll see the NASDAQ pump after hours. However, right now it's just sideways. It will go green on the day. I've no doubt about the NASDAQ will go green on the day, but we'll see. Macy's having a good day as well. Great trade on GCT there, Calvis. Great trade on GCT. So Giga Cloud Technology, and I called it out. I called it out in the Discord for the earnings, and I called it out at the breakout level as well. If you didn't take, if you were in the Discord. If you didn't see that message if you're in the Discord and you didn't see it, I'm sorry, you missed out on a really good move there. It's going to break out over 10 again now, so I'm looking for a re-entry. Let's see. I don't want to give my I want to see the confirmation over 10. No problem. I got what you meant, Jose. Don't worry. Calvis, it does it every time with me as well. I know I'm expecting it, and it still freaks me out. The best thing to do is 8 o'clock, watch the price action, don't watch the chart. That's the best way, because your price action doesn't change, but the chart was all mental at 8 o'clock. You get those algorithmic clearances. Get those algorithmic order clearances. No, nobody on TikTok. Quiet morning on the old Tockety Tick. high of this candle is 95. So on the 5 minute. So I'm watching the 5 minute chart right now. So which is why I've not re-entered. I could have got in here for kind of the break of new highs here, like 68, 66, 68, something like that, 65. But I'm actually watching the 5 minute chart. Realistically, at 95, I really want to see it. I want to see it at 90, over 10. Hey, Alberto. I'll come back to GCT if it looks like it's going to break out. So Coles had good earnings. So Coles is up. So this is Coles. Who's messaging this time? Hey, Eunice. Breaking out. At the high of day right now. New highs. Missed. I wanted the break of 10, but I missed it. So I'm in at 35. So I missed 35 cents of move. Hey, Hadi. John, how you doing? Over 10.50, I'll add to it. I can see this getting to over $12 today. This is probably going to go mental after the bell, by the way. So just be careful. It might have a big drop, but this is my choice for gap and go today. I think we'll probably see Macy's have a good day after the bell. We'll probably see Kohl's have a good day after the bell. But those are higher cap stocks. But in terms of the low cap stocks, I'd say this is my choice for a potential gap and go. Already up 83, 84% on the day. I'm only 1,000 shares right now. $1. The range on this right now is 29 cents. So I'm giving it 30 from when I got in. I'm in at 35. So if it breaks $10 again, I'm looking for basically I'm looking for support at $10. If it breaks $10, I'll get out. Otherwise, I'm waiting for a move back up and a curl back up and add over 10.50. Absolutely, I love me too, Alistair. But Benzinga scanners for sure. It wasn't so much the scanners, well, it was the scanners obviously, but I was watching this for the earnings. Because I saw that, and I called it out in the Discord that it had earnings today. There's a couple that had earnings today, but this was one of them that I called out that I thought might move. I didn't expect it would move so much, but hey, look. No, absolutely, Calvus. Absolutely, which is why I'm saying if I'm holding this small position. If it comes back, the average true range is now 28 cents. So if it comes back to $10, I'll just get it. There's no harm in losing like 350 quid when you're nearly 11 grand up. There we go. Why is that not getting me in? Ah, yeah, that's why. Oh, Alistair's over goal, twice goal. Oh, I'm not far off twice goal, so. Another 10% day, good stuff, Alistair. Fantastic consistency. So this is the problem that you have, is the consistency. You get cocky and then you give back a huge red day. So just don't do that, okay? Just look for it. And this is what I'm talking about, base hits. I went in this for a base hit, but it ran. And then when I called out the breakout at was it 790? We got a double bottom, and I called out the breakout at 790, and it broke out at 790 and didn't look back. So no, absolutely, Calvus. So, talk about base hits. Don't be looking at swinging for the fences. If you trade, excuse me, if you're risking a certain amount per trade, if you scale back your share size, you can actually risk more per share and give the trade a little bit more breathing room. A lot of mistakes that people make is that they'll concentrate on, I want to make that 10 cents, so I can only afford to risk 5 cents, without taking into effect how volatile the stock is. So the average true range of the stock is likely at 27 cents. If you're going to risk 5 cents, you're not going to make any money. You're going to get stopped out every single time. So you need to be able to afford to scale back your share size. And if you get that 10 cents and it continues, which like this is, you can scale in. Let's say you normally go for 2,000 shares or something. That's your standard share size. So you go in for 500 shares, and then it hits you 10 cents, but it doesn't. It goes on and does 15, 20 cents. Then you can add another 500 shares. You're up to 1,000. If it starts to pull back, then you can get out halfway where you were, and or in worst case, break even. Yes. The NVB is currently right now in a good moment. It's at a resistance level right now. So just be careful. 450 is a key resistance level. It was rejected a few days ago at 450 last week. So on the $448, $449, and $450 on the 18th and 19th respectively. So it's right at that resistance level. Look, it's about base hits, Calvus. Jack, did you not get the message in the Discord? Actually, I'm going to go back to GCT on the main account. I'm going to watch for if GCT makes a move over 1050. That's kind of my next levels. At this moment in time, my next level for GCT is 1050. I'm trading that on the 5-minute chart now. So small account. This gets over $5. It's of interest. Actually, is it? Yeah, this is of interest over $5. It looks like GCT is holding $10. Consistency is key, Neith. I'm watching this. I'm not going to enter until it's over $5 when I can get leverage. Right, cup of tea whilst you're watching that, guys. And the key right now is, I say, consistency. You get green, get to gold, get out. But once you're green, you stay green. So I'm over 10K. I'm keeping the 10K. If I see another move, like I said, GCT over 1050 could be of interest to me. EMVB, this is a very key level here right now. So I'm waiting for this. If it gets up to $5, it's going to run. I'm now looking for a trade on the small account. The main account is, I'm going to lock the montage and I'm pretty much done. I'm going to basically lock the montage. But what I now have to do, I have to unlock the montage to trade again. Yeah, I'm not trading EMVB yet. So Smart for Life is below the VWAP. That's probably not something I'm interested in. Macy's I could be interested in, but that's probably going to be a slow burner. If it gets a bit more volume. Coles is sideways, it's pop on earnings, but there's probably Coles will probably go, or it'll probably get over 22, possibly even 23 today. It might take the whole day to get there. Right. If you're enjoying the sunshine, you're all warm. I mean, I'll take that harness off. Okay. You had your walk this morning, you have another walk later, okay? There's no treats just yet. We've not got enough likes on the old TikTok yet. Actually, looks like a nice setup on the 5 minute. See, where's my entry here? 10:12, 10:15. It depends on your definition. I wouldn't say rich, but I've got a nice retirement package. Let's just say that much. New highs, and I'll add to this position. Oh, there we go. So twice gold. I'm going to lock in 205 bucks. So 250 bucks is my cutoff. So if I'm $205 and I'm twice gold today, that's it. So if it pulls back and I'll get to 250, it's my exit. I'm just watching the price action. I'm not even looking at the chart. No, I've not been doing this all my life. I've been doing it for 3.5 years. Oh, not quick enough on the trigger. First candle makes a new low, and there I was. So it's as good as at gold. But if I get to goal on the small account, I'm at goal overall. I'm twice goal overall. Okay, let's suggest the chat. So hey Z, no, I've not been doing this. This is something that I learned over a period of time. It's something I teach people how to do. It's when we're all in lockdown, I had no other things to do, so I submerged myself in this and learned how to do it. And yeah. Yeah, don't worry about the tape as much as the level 2. The tapes, that'll come. Unfortunately, I didn't, Hugh. I didn't have a mentor. I probably would have. If you're thinking of getting in this, get yourself a mentor. It's gonna help you so much. I didn't, and I probably would have been profitable sooner. Probably wouldn't have lost it anywhere near as much. I probably would have been able to get a strategy earlier as opposed to flicking from one strategy to another. Yeah, get a mentor. They're a good person to soundbite off and you know, ask questions. There's no substitute for trial and error. You've got to be able to you've got to be able to recognize that you're going to lose money, but you've also got to be able to recognize that if you manage that and keep that small, you're going to make a lot more. Nice one, Vols. Good morning, Mike. So EMVB pulled back quite a bit to 434. I'm going to put EMVB up here because EEIQ isn't really moving right now. So a watch list at the moment for Gap and Go is EMVB, GCT for sure. Yeah, I'll put EEIQ. It's still the top gapper. So I'll put that here anyway. It's below the VWAP, but it's 280, so it's still the top gapper. Look at Zura. Zura could be interesting. I've got leverage on Zura. Let's see if I've EMVB over $5. Zura. Yeah, Zura over anytime now. Nice breakout on Zura, and I could be interested. EMVB now breaking out, moving back up to the $0.50, 450. Hardcore moving up as well now. It's red on the day, but hardcore's moving up. I'll keep an eye on Zura. I think that's probably got more likely to move than Epic Quest at this moment in time. Is it a double top on EMVB? Well, let me have a look, shall we? I don't think so. You could argue for it. I wouldn't say that's a double top, but you could argue for it. I'd say that's more of a consolidation. And then what I will be looking to do is join the two swing highs. And that's your descending resistance. We've got a flat bottom. Yeah, so rather than double top, I'd say that's more of a descending wedge into a flat bottom. So if it breaks the descending resistance, then you might get a run. But otherwise, these typically break downwards. There you go. GCT breaking out again. Entry on this would have been, the right entry on this would have been 1085, 1086. Yeah, so I'll wait for the bell on that one now, right? No words getting. So I think I'll wait for a cleaner breakout. Let's face it, I'm looking for 96 bucks for double goal. This is we've had multiple pullbacks now, so this is now that 3 pullback rule is defunct. Let's just trade the momentum there. So new high of day 11.16. We'll look for 11.20. Get in. If you're over gold, get out. Lock it down. Don't risk giving it back. Don't be like me. Do as I say. Don't do as I do. It's getting a bit choppy now, so it's probably best let it consolidate. Wait for the bell. Yeah, over $7 on Zura, and I'll take a position. I'll take 250 shares on the small account. Yeah, most people got to goal on GCT. I think I've done a lot of people a good service today. You're welcome. It is. So what to do? Switch over to paper trading. Hit the buy on the paper trading button. Can you ask why it's 1,300 to sign up? It's not. That's just one package. So if you scroll down, it's 119 bucks a month plus tax. HC. The 1,300 is the full trader trainer package. It's a 3-month package with mentoring, simulator, scanners. It's the full package of all the tools you need plus private coaching for 1,300 bucks for 3 months. What you're looking for to sign up, it's $119 for the course. It's $119 plus tax. So there's multiple packages. If you go through to the page, you'll see that. If you scroll when you click on the link, scroll down. Don't just where it says sign up. You scroll down to the actual prices. There's a package there for $119. So go check it out. Yeah, so you want to look at your historic. So Calvis is actually right there. So when you're getting into a trade, you want to be looking at historical support and resistance. So for GCT right now, we've got quite a lot of quite a lot of free air. Look at the daily. So we're up here on the daily, but we have to go all the way back to kind of this level. This is back September, end of September last year, and there was not a lot of resistance. One day we got a bit of resistance, but it wasn't so much. That's higher. So next real level is probably going to be about. It's going to be about here. So over $13, maybe. Yeah, $13. That's on the daily. So yeah. Once we got over kind of 860, 870, that it was like almost blue skies. Not quite blue skies, but almost. There's a huge window of opportunity there. So look at the historical charts on the higher time frames for your support and resistance. Look at the level 2. You'll see the orders in there on the level 2 as well. Afternoon, Mohammed. So I have a daily. 75% win. I thought you'd only traded the one stock there, Calvis. It depends how you measure how you. If I use TraderView, for example, it measures the trade based on first entry, last exit. So whilst I might only actually be in a trade for literal minutes at a time, that across the course of the day, that will add up between the first entry and the last exit. So TraderView will it makes it look like my average hold time on a trade is like an hour, which it isn't. But yeah, if you wanted to take the total trainer package for $1,300, then it's 3 months worth of. There's no guarantees. Do not make any guarantees. I can give you the knowledge and I can give you the guidance, but it's up to you to be disciplined enough and execute. I'm not taking the trades for you. So, all right, good man, good man. Unlucky on EMVB. No leverage on GCT for the small account, so it's too expensive for the small account without leverage. Well, you didn't have to hold unless you were PDT'd into the trade. So I keep saying you're never stuck in a trade, but sometimes you might be. If you are subject to the PDT rule and you go over your limit, then you might get stuck in the trade, in which case you call your broker and get them to exit the trade on your behalf. The system will lock you out of closing a trade in some cases intraday, but if you call your broker, they will exit your position for you. There's no excuse for holding on to a losing trade, says me. It depends how you set it up. So you can have it set up per round trip. So every time your position reaches 0, and that can be done, or you can have it's kind of smart routed, so that if there's a significant period of time between entries and exits, or you can have there's a number of different ways you can do it, or you can just have it set up so that it's one trade per ticker per day. Yeah, who we're talking to? Me? I'm 68%. 68% in terms of trade selection. I'm 68% is trade selection accuracy. I'm 68% on 2023. Right. Okay, that's fine. So round trip. So from 0 to 0, you can set up TraderView for that. That's okay. Hey, Christian. Yeah, me. I'm 68% accuracy. So I've got a good accuracy. It could be better. But look, I'm profitable doing it that way. And in fact, across my career, I'm about just over 70% in total. So I'm averaging about 2 in 3 trades going my way, which I'm okay with. It just means that 1 in 3 of my trades, a third of all my trades that I take, are losing trades. So you need to get used to losing. I know some profitable traders that are actually got a negative trade accuracy. So I think there are about 4 losers for every 3 winners, and they're still profitable. So yeah, guys, hit that thumbs up if you're enjoying the channel. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. It really does help. Puts a smile on my face. Just wasn't willing to lose money. Okay, so that's a mindset that you need to get rid of. So getting stuck in it, holding on to a losing trade because you don't, it's not a loss until you realize it. You need to get rid of that mindset right away. You've got to recognize that not all trades are going to go your way. They're just not. And holding on to it, hoping it's going to go back up, and if you hold on to it for months or whatever, what you're doing is you're turning a day trade into a swing trade, and that's a recipe for disaster. It's trading with hope, on hopium or with hopium. I said this yesterday when I was holding a loser. It's not the right way to trade. Okay, you want to be a profitable trader. Get used to accepting losses. Get used to accepting red losing days. Get used to the fact that you're gonna lose money. You can't trade without having losing trades. There is no such thing as 100% trader. If you see it, so if you look at on platforms like eToro and the likes, you've got this facility which is like copy trading, and you'll see these traders with like 99 and 95% accuracy. Avoid them like a plague. If you've got somebody that's got a 95 or a 98% trade accuracy, they are spoofing you. The reason they're so accurate is because they're doing exactly that. They're averaging down. And it's like the martingale system in roulette in the casino, is that you just keep averaging down and averaging down until a point where it moves back up, and you've risked way more than what your net reward is. And I did that yesterday. So sometimes it can work out, but it's not a good strategy to employ in the long term. It's a losing strategy. Morning, Tom. Nobody likes having a losing trade, but you've got to get used to it. You can't let your emotions dictate your trading, and that's, you know, if you let the fact that you don't like having a losing trade dictate your trading, you're trading on emotion rather than logic. You see a good rule of thumb in day trading in particular. So depending on what time frame you're working to, it's a good rule of thumb in any time frame. Okay. You get into a winning position, and as it moves up, the first candle that makes a new, depending on what time frame you're trading on. So if you're trading on 1 minute, first 1 minute candle to break a new low, get out, or at least size down, take some profit. You don't have to hit your take profit target. If you get a candle breaks a new low, reduce your exposure, lock some green on the board. If it then continues to break low, you can get out. But first candle, once you're getting a move to the upside, first candle that breaks a new low, first red candle that breaks a new low is probably a sign of either consolidation or reversal. Yeah, Tigo, I called that out this morning actually in the Discord. It moved up. It's no volume out at the minute. So what you're looking for with Tigo Energy is increased volume. It's $20.09. And what did I say on this one this morning on the Discord with Tigo? Oh yeah, so Tigo IPO today, that's why. So IPO today, Tigo Energy. It was at the initial filing stage when I pushed it. So it's launched now. It's an IPO. Let's see what happens at the open. That's why it's got no volume at the moment. There's 380,000 shares, but this is a new IPO, and it launched at $10, and it's currently 108% up on the day. It did go as high as $50 about 6 o'clock this morning, but yeah, just watch this one for movement after the bell, which is in a little under 23 minutes, a little over 22 minutes. So Tigo is a IPO for today, so it's one that you potentially could watch. Those of you that are TraderView's free, Christian. So it's a freemium service. So you can use, I think it's up to 30 trades for free. So you check my link, just go through and sign up to TraderView, and just take the basic free plan. If you like it, the next plan up, which allows you kind of as many trades as you want, doesn't give you as much information. It allows you as many trades as you want. Is very, very affordable. But just try the freemium version. It might be enough for you. You know, I've not been posting on TikTok of late. I need to do some editing of videos. It depends on your subscription, Hadi. If you're using the free version of TradingView, then yes, it's there's a delay on the data. If you're paid for you have to pay TradingView. You have to take a premium subscription to get real-time data on TradingView. Who's your broker, Hadi? Because the best way to get rid of the cost of Dash Trader is to get it free through your broker. It's platform fees, but it's to get it through your broker, because you'll be paying for it anyway. Interactive. All right, okay. So you'd have to pay extra to get it through your broker anyway. You have to. You're not going to get much without paying for it. There's no free lunch in life. So TradingView is probably your best option, but you still have to pay for the data. If you want live data, you've got to pay for it, and that's true pretty much anywhere. Dash Trader, it can be expensive. Even if you sign up for your broker, you're going to have to pay data fees. Interactive brokers, if you want live data, and you're going to be trading on their platform, the Trader Workstation, TWS, you're still going to have to pay data fees. But they're not too much. To be fair, they give you the platform for free. You have to pay the data fees and things, which is not too much. It's probably, I'm not a big fan of Trader Workstation, but it's better than TradingView to try and trade with. Good morning, by the dip. Massgaster, yes and yes. So the hotkeys and the hot buttons and everything that I use, I've got anybody that's part of the Day Trade with Tony community gets access to all of that. So you get access to all of my. But actually, it's not live data there. So you say people stream for free. I'm streaming for free, but it's not live data. There is a delay. So you're watching on TikTok, it's like 30 seconds or 20 seconds or something like that. If you're watching on YouTube, it's about 40 seconds. It's like twice as long the delay. So this is another reason why I say don't follow me blindly, because there's latency on the stream. And you're not seeing the action literally live. It is delayed. So you're not going to get live stream or live action unless you're in a private Discord. I've done live streaming in my private Discord, and the quality is not great though, to be fair. So but I've done the live streaming and without the latency in the Discord, but. YouTube, TikTok, Rumble, Twitch, there's latency on there. All right, is it really? I don't watch it myself, so I can't tell you what the difference between the latency actually is. So GCT, we're over $11 again. Missed that breaker. Nice little kind of double bottom move for the break of 11. Nice little breakout here. Missed it. It's okay. I'm not. I've made enough on it right now. To be fair, Harrison, there's been big sellers on GCT at every milestone, and it's been pretty much blasted past. Cheers, I appreciate that. Holes breaking out. It's over 22. Over 22 again. Okay, let's pull him back a little bit. Let's have a quick look at Coles. Coles had earnings this morning, just broke new highs. Coles could be one to watch at the bell. Macy's doing the same thing. So these are higher cap stocks. Just putting that out there. They're affordable, but they're higher cap. You'll find that the level 2 gets after the bell. The level 2 gets a lot more stacked. So Macy's not great in terms of the volume right now, but yeah. Before the bell's got a long way to go, Tom. We've got another 13 minutes before the bell plus change. This is Macy's. It's not great volume at the moment, but it's on the back of earnings, so moving up. No, Macy's didn't have earnings today. Coles has had earnings today. Macy's on the back of, I think, in sympathy with that. I've just received Telsey rating, maintain the rating, $25. I'm sure Macy's had earnings today. It's in 8 days, apparently. They all day. You have a good day too. Yeah, that can happen. So just be careful with make sure you check the SEC filings. If something's popping without a catalyst, always check the SEC filings for a prospectus and a shelf. Just make sure that they're not pumping it before they hit the market with an offering. No, I don't think there's going to be a hard dip. Will it pull back before the bell? Possibly. I'd like it to. I'd like to see it pull back maybe 1075, 1060, 1050. A bit close to the VWAP, so it's not so extended at the bell, and then gap and go, break the highs and get over to 12, which was my call earlier today. Could be wrong. It might just you might get a whole bunch of profit takers at the bell. Let's have a look. What's the short interest on GCT? I didn't even pay attention to that earlier. I was too busy paying attention to the earnings. I've not got short data, so you can't have much in terms of short interest. I've got no short data at all, so it can't have much. 18 million float. Let's have a look at SEC filings. There's a 424 from January. Prospectus on from January. That's an S8, so that's not a shelf. That's fine. Yeah, 424 back in August as well. Yeah, no shelf that I can see on GCT, so let's go. Let's do this thing. Coles is having a great one. Look at Coles. Coles breaking highs here. Nice breakout at 22.25. Had this move up. Then that resistance level there. Third attempt, which retested it there. Got rejected. On this attempt, it just broke through and a good 25-cent move. Nice 25-cent move. Not 27 actually. But yeah. It's a 6 million. Harrison 22.55 historically. Yeah, I'm looking at that 22.50s. Yeah, in terms of back in March and also April. Had support here back in March as well, and April. So yeah, it's having a good moment. Yeah, I would agree with that, Calvis, 100%. If you're not doing it, then do it. Record your trades. Don't just log them in a trade journal if you can. If all you can do is log them in a trade journal, but if you can record your screen as you're doing it, it will help you as well, because watching your entries and exits on the in the journal can be a bit misleading. If you actually see it in real time, watch it back in real time. And it doesn't take long. Well, a lot of the cases, it doesn't take long to watch it back in real time and just make notes of what you did right, what you did wrong, how it went for you, etc. If you were disciplined, stuck to your plan, etc. So yeah, record your trades if you can. Yes, S4, absolutely 100%. Support and resistance from higher time frames. So I've got 5 time frames. What you're seeing on let's face it, which I'm restricted for space on the in terms of streaming that's workable so that you can actually see what I'm doing. So yeah, in terms of higher time frames, S4, you can see the 1 minute, but I've also got the 2 minute, the 5 minute, the 60 minute, and the daily, all open in front of me on this whatever ticker you're seeing. That's what I've got open in front of me. I've got 5 different time frames I'm referring to. I may even look at other time frames if I'm looking at trying to find areas of support and resistance whilst it's consolidating or whatever. But yeah, I will use other time frames, not just for supply and demand zones, i.e. support and resistance, or trade blocks as they're calling them now. They just kind of rename them every 5 minutes just to try and confuse you and make you think that they've come up with a new idea. It's exactly the same thing. Trade blocks, supply and demand, support resistance means exactly the same thing. Don't get fooled for new jargon. Trust me, okay? So support and resistance, but I'm also looking at higher time frames for price action as well. So if I'm looking at the support and resistance, am I getting any kind of pattern setups, any kind of exit indicators if I'm in a trade, any entry indicators if I'm watching it for an entry, reversal patterns, all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking at multiple time frames, taking in as much data as I can on the price action. No problem at all, S4. I also use level 2 and time and sales. I consult level 2 and time and sales. And I don't use those for entries and exits. I know someone that does. Pretty much all he does is trade level 2. But that's not for me because it can be spoofed. But I use level 2 for confirmation, and I use time and sales as confirmation of volume more than anything else as well. So the faster your ticker's moving, that's the more volume's coming in. It's that simple. But the color of your ticker also gives you an indication of that volume coming in. Is it on the uptick or on the downtick? I've also got the volume by price here, which is based on the charts on the screen. So volume by price here in the background. Right now, a lot of people in and around that just under $11 is a huge amount of transactions taking place, and a large portion of them on the uptick. All right, let's switch. I was just about to switch to the small account when I thought this might be looking to break out. So I'm looking for over $0.25, $11.25. The 5 minutes telling me over $0.25, and I should get that 10 cents I'm looking for. I want to see it with better volume though. The volume right now is it's way lower. All the big moves up, the candles, all the big moves are on green candles at the moment in terms of volume. So all of the big volume candles are green. Or the biggest volume candles are all green. We've got 3 minutes to the bell, so I'm not taking any trades just yet. Yeah, so PHIO is up there at 525. Looking to bounce at the VWAP. Could be of interest for the small account. I think we've got You might see a bit of volume come into this IPO as well. But yeah, I'll wait for the bell now. I'm going to take a quick bio break. I'll change the scanners. I'll take a quick bio break and change the scanners in a minute. I'll change the scanners over whilst we've got 30 seconds to the bell. Alright, I want to see some for the smaller account. I'm just going to watch DCT for the move up. Play the small account in a moment. Once I've got them twice goal, I'll see what happens, and then yeah, don't trade the news, trade the price action. You never know how the market will react to news. So don't trade the news, trade the price action. There's the bell. So just lost 50 cents there. For the break of the pre-market highs. So you're going to get volatility on this. The question is, am I going to get that move up that I'm looking for? So 1236 I need to watch for. The NVB moving up. DHIO moving down. Zura up at $7. That's the one I wanted for the small account as well. So I was going to put that there for a second. That's my stop loss there. I'm going to leave that there whilst I switch to the small account. Looking for Zura. I missed it. Missed the opportunity. Halted. I wanted to get in on Zura, but never mind. Broke 7. I'll go back to, that's 38. That's looking at slight gap up, 795. Bulls breaking 20, it's going to be testing 23 shortly. I've got light round numbers. 1080, that's my stop loss there. I'm giving it 70 cents, given that twice the ATR. The NVB halted to the upside. Let's have a quick look at this. So ENVB looking at a resumption at 480. This gets over $5. I might trade it on the small account. So that's halted at 34. So at 39. Resumption. Right. We didn't get the gap and go, quite choppy sideways at the open for GCT. Not too worried. We got our cushion. I've got my cushion on this pre-market, so I can afford to risk a couple of K. Not a problem. We're going to break down now. Oh, well, we're going to break up. Make your mind up. Very choppy, this one. Wicks up and down. We'll look at... We've got 2 minutes left on this. Halt. And 3 minutes left on the EMVB halt. We've got stopped out there, so I don't mind that. It's... I can look at... switch over to the small account right now. So let's have a look. Is there an opportunity here to make some money? Quite frankly, Calvis, I don't care. Some of them know. Some of them know. Some of them have actually approached me and said that they want to do the same, but they've not signed up. There's no such thing as mates rates. If you don't value my time, then I don't value giving you my knowledge. It's simple as that. Someone said, well, if you're making so much money, why are you charging to teach people? I'm like, well, you don't ask bloody Ariana Grande if she's making so much money from singing, why she got a perfume line out. Come on. Have a bit of cop on. You've got your opening range high now on GCT, so watch for that. It's pulling back towards the VWAP. Don't be surprised if you get a nice bounce at the VWAP and then moves back up. I've been calling $12 on GCT since like about 7:30 this morning. Morning, Art Market. Good morning, Virgo. So we should get some resumption on Zura Bio in the next 15 seconds. Looking like an $8 gap up. So not gapping up $8, but it's going to gap up to 8.10. A resumption at 8.26. My goal on the small account today is $80. Keep tapping that screen, absolutely. Get that like count up, I can give the dog a treat. Well, this is going to be a 10-minute halt, so let's look at ENVB. So this looks like it's going to resume at 479, so pretty much sideways. And this should resume in about 30 seconds. Well, it's not that. I mean, when people started asking me to, I did take a couple of people under my wing, but then it was just too time consuming. So that's why I put the course together. You guys requested it, I put it together. But if you don't value my time, if you don't value my knowledge, then why would I even bother teaching you? Why have I not got enough buying power on this? Of course I've got enough buying power. She. Why I couldn't buy 250, but it's allowed me to buy 500, I don't know. That's just cost me quite a bit. I'm looking for the $250 here. Giving it 13 cents, which is way too tight, I know. Just realized. The average true range being 25 cents. Need to let this break out. Here we go. Oh, it's struggling up at the 525. Zero going to be about to resume. 22, 24. There we go. Take. Oh, dude. Dang. What are you putting that in for? I locked in 20 like an idiot. Sometimes your hotkeys don't work properly. Hot buttons. If you don't program it right, that's my fault. So I'm going to put a 10-cent trailing stop in there now. Is that going to get me to goal? Probably not, but it's certainly got me a profitable trade. Oh, it might get me to goal yet. Look at that, $62, not far off. Zura gap down hard, wow. Ah, that's what it was. There you go, Jobby. How docile am I? I'm trying to take 500 shares of something with no leverage under $5. So well spotted, Jobby. Sometimes your brain just has a complete meltdown. Total brain fart. Well done. I'm thinking, what's going on with my buying power here? I couldn't take 500. Couldn't take 250 shares of a $4 stock with 700 equity when there was no leverage until it got to $5. That'll teach me. Well, that's a good trade that all day. Not absolutely all day. Just hey Daryl, just set your goals, get to goal, get out, get used to locking in green trades. So the GCT did bounce on the VWAP, but it needs to get back over that kind of 1075 now. All right, EMVB, Zura, those are the two big ones at the moment on the scanners. Amazon breaking highs, Hardcore making a move up. On my table, the names and the symbols don't match up. I'm sorry, I don't know what you mean. Which table and which symbol? Names? What you talking about? Sorry, you've lost me, David. What table are you talking about? You're talking about these scanners. So you've got two scanners. This one here is my gap scanner, and this one here is my momentum scanner. So it's two different. It looks like they can join the same. So there's two. That's why they're not matching up. So this one and this one. The GCT, the name GigaCloud, it matches up perfectly. The ticker GCT and the name GigaCloud match up perfectly. However, next to it, I've got ENVB, which is Enveric Bioscience. You can't see the name on that because it's cut off. Yes, Alistair. So are you, buddy. So are you. You know what? It's more stressful on the smaller account than it is on the main account. Go figure. Current high of day 540. So if we can get over 540. There we go. Add to the position. Something going wrong with that 250. I need to have a look at that script. There's something happened on that script on that 250. In the meantime, I'll just mark it. There we go, we're over goal. We're a 10-cent trailing stop in there. So we're over goal on the small account, we're way over goal on the main account, and we just got stopped out. So $102 on the small account. That's nice. Right, let me just have do a quick... That's fine. Right, now we've got the cushion, we can... Yeah, GCT breaking down, we made our money on that. Now we're looking at... Now we're looking at empirical bioscience. Ah, yeah. That's not good. Push the button too late. $130. $614 is the halt level, so I don't really want to get caught in a what blew up the account on the first challenge was that getting caught in a halt down. So I don't really want to do that on the small account. I've not got the funds to back that up. Okay, first candle breaks a new low, so we're back down to 55, and sometimes it'd be like that. Plus 500 trading platform, yes I have. It's more of an investing platform than it's not built for day traders. Plus 500, very similar to eToro. It's more for kind of long-term investing and swing trading, I would say. Still think GCT could come good later in the day. You're going to get when it's so far extended, you're going to get some profit taken. It's that simple. I have this 87. I'm not saying it's not a day trading platform. I'm just saying it's not great for day trading. It's more set up for investors and swing traders. So you buy and you hold. It's not as configurable. That hot buttons, hot keys, that kind of stuff. The I'm looking at 80. Back over goal at the top there. Spreads 5 cents. Just get it there. I'll take the 90. So we're over goal. Nice one. Right, that's a good the music's not great, it's gone now, so yeah, look, they're fine, they're great to use, but I'm not even sure it's got the VWAP on it. Like, double check. So in terms of indicators, if it's not got the VWAP, the VWAP, the volume weighted average price, if you've got a platform that doesn't carry the VWAP, do not day trade on it. By all means, invest with it. By all means, swing trade with it. But if you've not got any the VWAP indicator, it's not for day traders. VWAP indicator is probably the most widely used day trading indicator. It's an intraday trend indicator. So if you're not using the VWAP, I recommend you use the VWAP. And if you are using the VWAP, then you won't be able to find it on some of these platforms. So one of the reasons I quickly learned that eToro was not a day trading platform, aside from losing money trying to trade it. It's yeah, I'm kind of conscious of that, so I'm now waiting for new highs before I take another position. I'm watching Zura over 750. PHIO over $5. Over the V, actually 510. Oh, back over the VWAP, and it might move. Needs good volume. The volume's died out at the moment. But over $6. Hang on a minute. No, that's all right. There we go. There's the breakout. Pretty much maxed out with my leverage right now. After last week, the price action was horrible last week. I've only got a 10-cent trailing stop here, which will stop. It's 25 on the ATR, so this is going to stop me out. But this gets me to go over goal on the small account. And I'm over goal on the main account. Let's see if I can't find something else to trade on the main account. This is a nice sum to be finishing with on the small account. This is a free, rest of this is a free trade. I'm going to lock this down after this trade, I think. Move back over to the main account. It's about 10% a day. I'm already 15%, so. And change. No, this is nice. This is very nice. Oh, we do like this. We do like this. Keep going. Halt level 677. Let's get that and gap up. That'd be nice. Now we've got stopped at 190. That's a great trade on the small account. Considering we started today with $783. So $190 on a $783 account is a phenomenal return. So what I'll do now is I will swing across to the main account and see if I can't make some money on this on the main account, but decent money. Goal made, absolutely by the dip. Goal made across the board for me as well. So small account challenge, smashed it today. That's not to get cocky, because quite simply we've still got a long way to go to get to that 15k. It just gets us a lot closer to that that $1,000 threshold where it became difficult for us last time. So second time's a charm. Zura. Oh, that's a massive wick. What's the spreads on this? 11 cents. That 750 level's a key level. Cheers, Calvis. Oh, look, we've only been trading half an hour. Well, the market's only been open with an H. The market's only been open half an hour, so I dare say there's still plenty to come. Yeah, this is a bit choppy for me. My opinion. We're getting some nice support there. Here, the previous resistance is now acting as support. The resistance, I'll put the horizontal in here. Why not? Okay, so we're getting resistance here. Retested that area. It's in the art area, zones, if you will. And then it's support there, support just breaking down below it now. $6 is just above it, so or below it though. So $6 whole dollar level. If it can hold $6, it might make another run. If GCT gets back over $10, it will get to that 12. Do I think GCT still got anything in it? It's below the VWAP, but it looks like it's trying to curl back now. I personally do. That's not stock pick. It's not financial advice. I called $12 out at the pre-market, like about 7:40, 8 o'clock, whatever. I called $12 out, and I said that it'll go to $12, and I still think that'll be the case. It went up to 11.75, so if it doesn't, I wasn't that far wrong. But for those of you joining now, $190 on the small account. Even with fees and charges, it's over $100. So let's go back to the main account and look for the break of the $0.50. of a 1 minute fake out. But the thing is with the EMVB, it's so far extended now. This is effectively the third real pullback. You've got pullback here, pullback here. This is the third one, and these typically the ones that break down. So now I'm looking at 650 as the breakout level. $0.50. Still finding support at $6. Now, some people like to buy support. Some people like to buy at $6, knowing full well if it doesn't get to 650, then they've got a profitable trade as it moves back up to retest it. And that's okay. That's another strategy, the buy the dip strategy. So they buy on support for the move back up, and then they sell on resistance. That's okay. That's not a bad strategy either. I can't trade that. That's too choppy. Is anybody else hungry? My belly's rumbling. Now it's just a case of patience. Don't worry if you've. Oh. You know you've no leverage there, MK. No leverage on AMVB. I was able to take 750 shares with the leverage that I've got. I use 1 minute, 5 minute, and 2 minute all the time. Yes, factory. So I've got them all open all the time. So I'm looking at. Can I explain what again, Peanuts? Sorry, I missed your question. I don't know what I was waffling on about. What do I need to explain again? No, I'm with CMEG. So I'm always looking for entries on the 1 minute because that's kind of the micro entry. But it needs to tie in with the 5 minute or the higher time frame. Right now, we've got a few kind of fake outs on the 1 minute, so I'm now looking at the higher time frames. Fake out on the 2 minute just there. So I'm really, this needs a new higher day. Ideally, I'd probably look at the $0.50 as the kind of the next breakout level, but I really want to see this make a new higher day. Consolidate for a while. Yeah. So I traded on the small account. I tried to get in here. So this went up into a halt. Then it was sideways as it broke new highs. I tried to get in there. I tried to buy 250 shares there, but it wouldn't let me. It said no buying power. And I'm like, what? Why have I not got no buying power? Then as it broke $5 and got over $5, anything under $5 with CMEG, there's no buying, but there's no leverage, no buying power. Then it allowed me to get 500 shares there, which I thought kind of strange because I couldn't get 250 just a little bit earlier. And it was pointed out to me I was trying to buy below $5. So that's why that is. But in terms of leverage, yeah, CMEG. Long leverage margin requirement 16.67, so that's 6 times leverage. Yeah, can't trade that. The overall markets, we've not discussed the markets today, have we? So the overall market's having a bit of a crybaby moment. This is with the debt ceiling looming. I think if I look at this on the daily, it's still within that upwards channel though. So let's have a quick look at this on the daily. So we've still got an upwards channel. It's still within the range. It's still kind of sideways, really, overall. So yeah, I'm not too worried about the markets. We're just ranging sideways. 410 back at the beginning of April. Two months of just sideways chart. Back at the beginning of April, we're at this level. We've not really moved. So nice bit of good news later in the week, maybe. And this could go back over 420s. We'll see. How do you get that little window up in DAX that shows the leverage ratio? So if you look on your montage, there's a little anchor, and then you should see a little letter or a bunch of letters underneath it. Click on that letter. It'll tell you whether it's shortable. It'll tell you whether how many shares are available to short, if there are any. It'll tell you if it's easy to borrow, and it also tell you the margin leverage. There's a little area underneath the anchor on the montage, so you'll see where the level 1 is and the volume, the level up, level down if you've got it configured that way. But where the anchor is, underneath that, just click underneath the anchor and you do. Okay, no worries. Glad if you're liking what I'm doing, just you can give me a super chat or whatever, but that's up to you. I'm giving you this gold for free. Everything's pulling back a bit now. Woof. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of done for the day, if I'm honest. No, those instructions don't work for Sterling Trader because that's it. Sterling Trader is different. So I can't remember how to do that on Sterling Trader, but you can find out the leverage on Sterling Trader as well. If you're using Sterling Trader, there is a shortcut to and I think it's on the montage as well. So yeah, I'm watching the EIQs breaking highs now. It's over $3. So this has been on the on my watch list screen for a while. Epic Quest Education. It's actually the top gapper on the day. It's just not done anything really for since it popped up pre-market. Kind of, yeah, it popped up. Been sideways since it popped up, really. Break a new high. High of day currently is 313. Yeah, I mean, I've traded this one before, I believe, because that line is from previous days. No, you can get the halt up and halt down on sterling. You just got to configure it. Dash trader doesn't come with the halt up, halt down by default either. It depends on what you're looking for on Dash Trader. So, for example, if I on Dash Trader, if you get to the where you level up, level down, if you right click on that, you can have your VWAP there, you can have your total for your dollar volume. There's a whole bunch of different things. So yeah, the volume cuts both ways though. That's the thing. Well, it's kind of dramatic music, isn't it? I should have been in a trade right now. Yeah, it's not. There's not enough volume. The BIOC, it's just not enough volume on it. And I was looking at it. It's over $6. It's up nicely on the day. It's like 20% up on the day, but it's not enough volume. The volatility is not. The flow through isn't great. So just not enough volume to trade that right now. Good change. We just got Epic Quest broke that 320 level. New high of day. Why am I seeing two different references here? Seeing high of 325 on one. There you go. Right, what's going on there? On one chart, I'm looking at a high of a 325 high, and then I'm seeing a 325 on the montage, but I'm not seeing it on the chart. What's going on there? Strange. $335 is, or $336 is really what you want to be watching. It's a pre-market high. If you're sometimes you get to goal early, it's better to walk away. Don't when the market starts to lull like it is right now. Nice double bottom on GCT. Let's see if it breaks out. 950. If it gets up to 950 at the breakout level. I can't see it. Not sure where you're looking, but what I'm seeing is an upwards parallel channel. That's rail lines at the bottom here. See what I mean? I'm seeing an upwards parallel channel. That's what I'm seeing. A range, parallel range. ENVB looking to pop again. Let's have a look. We've got 635. Resistance here, here and here. Over 635. Then we've got 650 really before we retest the highs. Nice breakout, but I'll probably look at it if it breaks a new high on this swing high. Reversal? I'm not sure you would class it as a reversal, Philly, but on the 5 minute, yeah, on the 5 minutes, it's a straight. The parallel channel is even more relevant. I mean, the head and shoulders was pre-market. I see the head and shoulders pre-market, but then it's actually sold off. It's coming back from that. Well, for me, 635. I did say 650 before, but 635 now is the key level. You've got maybe bounce at the VWAP back over $6. 635 is now where I will be looking at. Yeah, EAQ. You're selling me on the 5 minute chart. You're telling me on the 5 minute chart there's a head and shoulders. You're really gonna say one shoulder, head, another shoulder? I think it's a stretch. I see where you're coming from, but I think it's a stretch. I see where you're coming from. Yeah, I mean, if you were in it, you should have been taking profits up at the, like I said, this parallel channel, the top of the channel. It's range upwards, but these typically, when they break downwards rather than upwards. They'll move upwards and then they'll eventually break and break down. Like almost like a bear flag, if you will. I don't think so, Hadi. It's hard to borrow, so I don't think. Let me have a quick look. It's difficult to borrow, so I wouldn't say that a lot of shorts will be going in for it. I'm not seeing any short interest from previous days either. So yeah, there's going to be shorts. There's going to be people shorting it. They're going to see people. People are going to see it as extended or whatever. But I'm not seeing any particular short interest, and it's hard to borrow. So well, it's hard to borrow on mic with yeah, it's hard to borrow. So it's going to cost a bit to actually locate the locate fees and stuff to short it. That's just typical. Mine's saying hard to borrow. Hang on a minute. Did I lock down my small account? I'll lock my montage here. Yeah. Yours is saying easy to borrow. Mine's saying hard to borrow. If you can see. Mine's saying hard to borrow. In fact, I'll tell you. Yeah, it's just, there you go. Symbol is not shortable or hard to borrow. I didn't need to do the copy and paste. I could have just done that like I just did. So yeah, and that's CMEG. So Gus, that's just weird. Mind you, are you CMEG UK, David? If you're CMEG UK, I'm not. I'm Trinidad and Tobago. So that might be the difference. Yeah, but Trade Zero, the problem is with Trade Zero is that you're not actually acquiring the stock. You when you're shorting, when you I think they're doing CFDs or something or whatever it is. So when you're doing CFDs, first and foremost, it's not affecting the price action because you're not buying the underlying stock. So it's not affecting the price action. And secondly, you're betting on the price action, not actually buying the stock. So I think that's the same way of saying the same thing, a different way of saying the same thing. So they will allow you to, they don't have to locate shares for you to bet on the price going down with a CFD. Whereas if you're actually trading the underlying asset, then you need to acquire the underlying asset first by way of borrowing either from the broker or by paying locate fees, and then selling it to buy it back at a later date. So yeah, Trade Zero, the spreads are not great on Trade Zero either, and the fills are not great either. And anyway, where you're trading CFDs, you're going to get wider spreads because that's where they make the money, and you're going to get poor fills. Well, there shouldn't be a difference in there shouldn't really be a difference between the just because of the difference in platform. I don't know why it's easy to borrow on sterling but not on DAX. That's weird. Mayao. Let's have a look. Halted. Minority equality, something or other. Minority equality ops and minority equality. Yeah, minority equality ops. So there's two different class of shares here. They're both in around kind of $13-14. This one's not, it's not halted, but it's not moving either. It's spreads are horrible. Well, they are on this one at least. I halted at 25. It looks like it's going to gap up to over $15. No volume, so you can't really trade it. Not reliably, at least. Oh, we're getting an inverse head and shoulders on Zura. So this one here, there's a shoulder, there's a head, and there's the other shoulder. So really, you're looking at the neckline here is kind of around $7, I would say. The high of this one is 7, but I would say the neckline is really about $6.90. But if you want to take a safe bet, I would say $7. So if this pulls back up and gets over $7, it probably will test $7.50. Yeah, it differs across broker, but when it's the same broker, same location, different platform, it should be the same thing, Neith. Surely. I would have thought it would be. I might be wrong. Right, okay. That's just weird. Doesn't matter. Not a big deal. Here we go. There's your head and shoulders completion. Or inverse head and shoulders, rather. Spreads on this, 10 cents-ish. I like the inverse head and shoulders. It's usually a good. It's usually a good pattern. It 80% success rate. It's got a good measuring stick as well. The spreads are quite rangy, so just be careful with that. Spreads are quite rangy on this. 12 cents right now. I'm at 709, which is where the bid is right now. Trying to get over that VWAP. Yeah, just be careful if something's finding a bit of volume. Look for the volatility that to come with it. If something's got volatility, it needs volume with it. So volume and volatility required for a day trade. In both. Ask 708. My buy, my cost is 709. Bid 7. Caught between the spreads right now. $3,000 seller. Get rid of him at 720. Should be gold. There we go. Yep, back between the spreads. I need to get a massage is what I need. Not so much a massage, maybe go and see the chiropractor or an osteopath or something. Get my back sorted out before I move. I knew they've got some good I don't know about that. $850 profit in a single day. That's a good earnings day, isn't it? Hey? It's a good earnings day. $850 in a day. Think about it, guys. $500 a day and you've got a six-figure income. How difficult is it to make $500 a day? Well, it depends on your account balance. It depends on your account size. I made $200 today, well, $190 gross granted, but $190 on a small account with 700 bucks in it. Well, 780. So it is possible. I'm glad I'm not trading this on a small account though. I was looking at this for a trade on a small account when it first popped up, but it's too rangy. The spreads are way too rangy for a small account. No, the small account, $190. This is the main account. I'm not going to make $9,000 off a $783 starting position. I suppose in theory it's possible, but you'd need a runner like Top Financial the other week and hold it all day long. It's highly unlikely. How much do I need to get to 10k? 220. You know what? I'm gonna lock that in. I'm over 10 grand, so that's a good day's trading for me. I'm gonna lock it up. I'm gonna lock my montage there, so no more trading, at least for now. At least I'll be back for Nvidia earnings. That's the one I've been looking forward to today. Actually, there's some big earnings today. Earnings drops today. So after hours, so obviously pre-market we had some that are moving, like GCT had earnings. We had Coles had earnings. Macy's trading on the back of that as well. But the big ones for me this evening after hours: Snowflake, Splunk, PATH, but the main one is Nvidia. I know it's a lot more expensive. You need a big account to trade it because you're only going to get overnight margin when you're trading earnings anyway. But so you need a bigger account to trade it. But Nvidia could make some big moves this evening after hours on earnings. And if it does make some big moves, watch the NASDAQ follow suit. So yeah, that's Nvidia earnings this evening. I'll be back for that. In the meantime, I'm going to go away and do some bits and pieces. I'm at goal. I'm over goal on the main account, as you can see. I'm also over goal on the small account, which is right here. So 190 bucks on the small account, which again, that for a $783 starting position is a very good. I mean, we're talking a 25% gain, 25%, something like that. So that's a really good position to be in. It's a really good trading day across the board. Some good volatility today. GCT in particular was great. It's pulling back now. It's under $8. I think it's definitely done. I did say 12. It went up to wherever it went up to, kind of 11.75. I wasn't far off. So that for me is a win. Upstart breaking highs. Meow's breaking highs as well, but let's look at Upstart. Upstart breaking highs. This has been profitable for us for the last couple of days. Not trading it. I'm locking it down. I'm done for a while. Where am I on the month? Okay, it's a good question. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's take a look, shall we? And where's my statistics? Let's have a look on my laptop. I need to change this camera angle from the laptop, but let's have a look, and you guys as well. Okay, so this. If you don't know what this is Benzinga. So Benzinga is my scanners, my alerts. So this is my gap scanner, my momentum scanner. This is real-time scanner I've got for 15 minutes right now. This is my alerts, volatility alerts and things. This is my rolling news ticker. Abercrombie and Fitch, the top ones. Dermata Therapeutics trading lower. So that this is all what I've got my desktop set up for. But that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my statistics for the day. So you wanted to know where I'm on the month. Okay, let's get rid of this and put it on for the month. Okay, so this doesn't include today's trading, by the way. So let's have a look at the detailed. So 189k on the month, plus today's 10k. That takes me over. That takes me close to 200k. So 199k. Well, actually, it'll be, yeah, that's gross. So 199k for the year. As I was just saying, we're in having a phenomenal year. So 900k, and it's after month. We've got coming up towards the end of this month, so we're 900k, and we're after month 5, so we're not even halfway through the year. So I will be having some downtime in July to relocate, but I'm moving somewhere tropical. So yeah, this is what we're doing now. If you do want, while I'm here, this is the statistics from yesterday. Oh, from this year back to the month though, and we were still in drawdown, I believe, after yesterday by 4k. So we're having a 10k day today. We've cleared the drawdown, an extra 6,000 on top of that. We're back up at the all-time highs. So happy days. And if you want to learn how to trade, come join the Day Trade with Tony community. Now, someone said that this I'll have to fix this. So this is looking like it's going straight through for 1,200 bucks. So it's order summary. That's the annual price. You can change that. That's not a problem. If you want to join it, that's not the price. You can just scroll down to the bottom, and you can get it on a month-by-month basis. 140 as it is there. Now, what I would say is it's 119. It's $119 plus tax. So use a VPN. You can get away with without paying the tax. Just put it into a low cost economy like Brazil or India or wherever it is that you can choose, Greece, and you'll get away without paying the tax. So Ukraine, as it is right now, it's $119 plus tax per month. Or you want to take a 3-month option, it's like $300 plus tax. Annual option, it's $99.99. The best value is this package here that I put together for everybody. Somebody was like, "Oh, it's all going to cost." Well, I've got you. It's a 3-month package. It's the full trader trainer package. Okay, total trader trainer package. What this does is it gives you the full 3 months access to the Day Trade with Tony education. It gives you 3 months. It gives you access to the private Discord for Day Trade with Tony students. It gives you access to I'll go through it. Why not? I'll go through it. So you get the 3 months access to the education platform, the learning management system. You get a bonus swing trading course. You get full access to my ebook library. So somebody was commenting on the ebooks the other day in the Discord, messaged me directly saying that they're actually gold. Actually, they're worth a fortune themselves. They are gold. You get access to the Discord directly. You get mentor sessions with me on a monthly basis. You get 3 months access to Benzinga Pro, which I was just showing you. Benzinga Pro, which is the scanners and alerts and signals. You get 3 months access to Dash Trader, which is a simulator platform that you can use to simulate whilst you're learning to trade. And you get 3 months access to TraderView journaling. Okay, so all of that, it's like $2.5 grand's worth of kit for $1,200. So, and for 3 months of stuff. So you can try that out. If you wanted one of the other like monthly, it's set to monthly there, or you can go for that one, or just instead of going for it, you just wherever the price is, there's a little button. You tick the button, and that's what you'll subscribe to. So that's if you want to join the Day Trade with Tony community, guys. If you don't want to join the Day Trade with Tony community and you just want to get access to the Discord, you can become a top tier member on the YouTube channel. And that one of the perks is that you will get access to the Discord. There's a few perks in there, but you will get access to the Discord. I mentioned Benzinga. So Benzinga here, if you try it out for free for 14 days. It's free for 14 days trial. You don't need a credit card number or anything like that just to try it out. So check it out. Use my link. If you do want to subscribe and take the package after you've tried it, don't pay full price. It's about nearly 200 quid now, nearly $200 full price. So use my discount code DTWT35 for 35% off. The bigger the subscription you get for a 1 month, it's 35% off. It's discounted if you go for 3 months. It's 35% off after the discount, so you get even more off. And if you go for an annual plan, it's even further discounted, and you get 35% off the face value of the annual plan as well. Which broker do I recommend? Capital Markets Elite Group. I've worked out a deal with Capital Markets as well, that if you subscribe through my link and you sign up with Capital Markets as a broker, they will give you discounted platform fees for your first 3 months while you're learning. So you'll get your platform fees, which are like $200 or whatever it is, platform and data fees. You'll get it for $120 a month for the first 3 months. So I've worked with them for new traders that have taken the course, for example. Once you've learned how to trade, you can get access to the platforms. It doesn't matter which one you're looking, Dash Trader or whatever. So and you can get access to that. It is a great broker. I complain about them from time to time, but I've tried other brokers and they're worse, quite frankly. You don't have the PDT rules in effect. It's a good thing. Interactive brokers in the UK, Germany, etc. PDT. It's an offshore broker. Capital Markets is one of the largest brokers in the world, by the way. Just putting that out there. They are they do have it. Your insured position is all insured by Lloyd's of London as well. If you're looking at trade, somebody said TraderView is a free version. So going back to my TraderView reports, this is a freemium service. So you can go into, I've got the gold plan, so you can go into a silver plan or a basic plan, which is free. The silver plan, I think, is like, I think it might be like $10 or something. But try and sign up through, it's a digital thing, so sign up through a VPN, through a low cost, and it'll cost you less. You won't pay the tax on it. So that's another one. And if you want a VPN, if you're wondering about a VPN, try Surfshark. I'm an affiliate for Surfshark. So try Surfshark. Not just with if you're going to sign up with myself, using a VPN to sign up for any digital package can get you discounts. So Spotify, Netflix, anything like that you want to sign up for online, use a VPN, go route through a low-cost economy, and you can save money that way. Just saying. Okay, guys, I'm going to knock that on the head now. This is my Benzinga. If you're wondering what I'm talking about with Benzinga, why do I want it? Why did I know that GCT was moving? Benzinga, first and foremost, Benzinga told me it had earnings. Secondly, it told me when it was moving. So pre-market told me when it was moving, and I was able to jump on that. Right now, ENVB is the top mover on the day since EEIQ has pulled back. And we've got Meow, minority equity, whatever it is, ops, is the third gapper. But GCT is the biggest one for me today. ENVB is where the one trade I've taken on ENVB to get over goal on the small account, and GCT is what I've taken on the main account. Two trades on the main account, but GCT is the one that's got me over goal. Okay, so I'll come back to the scanners right now, shall I? And let me just come back to the charts and back to the chat. Okay, so yeah. That's where I'm on the month. GCT, that's selling off. How did I get on Super Chip? So $190 on the small account, and so I've just locked the montage on the small account, and I'm going to lock the montage on the main account. Oh, I've already locked the montage on the main account. So I've traded two stocks on the main account, and I'm over 10K. So I was over 12K. But I'm over 10K, so yeah, good. All done. I think some of these, so Zura will probably come back, and so going back to what I said with Zura, I traded it here and I got out to get me over that 10K, just my OCD. Consolidated for a bit, but it's not finished yet. This will get over 750. So the inverse head and shoulders here, okay? There's shoulder one, there's shoulder two. There's shoulder one, there's the head, and there's shoulder two, okay? The neckline is your breakout line. Now, if you were aggressive, you might look at to kind of 690 as your neckline. Conservative, $7. 690, you got to contend with the whole dollar resistance of $7. Now, typically when you trade a head and shoulders or inverse head and shoulders, at the breakout, you take a position and you put your stop at the low of the shoulder. So the low of the shoulder here is, as it stands right now, is on this one, 650, call it, okay? So we were looking at risking 50 cents. Now, the good thing with the head and shoulders pattern is it's got a measuring stick as well. So you've got the depth of the head as to what you've been looking for. That's your target, and it usually will work. So 620 is the low of the day. And we were looking for a breakout, let's say 690, so we're looking at a 70 cent target. So if we got in at 690, we're looking for 70 cents. We're looking at 760. And whilst it's not going to go straight up to 760, it takes a while to get there. It looks like it's going to get there. Or if you got it at $7, then you might be, if you got in at $7 on this breakout here, which is what I got in, you'd be looking for 770. So that is how to trade a head and shoulders pattern. Look, it's already up at 750. I did say, as I got in, this is going to go up to, before I got in actually, as it was forming this head and shoulders pattern, said if it gets up and breaks $7, it'll go up to 750. It's already up to 750. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying I'm the best live trader on this platform. I'm definitely top 3, but I'm not saying I'm the best. That's up for you to decide. But this will probably get to 760 at least, maybe even 770. It could go higher, but based on this breakout, what you probably get a bit of consolidation, a bit of a pullback, but 760 at least. Yeah, you've got the clear stop loss and your clear take profit needs. That's what's great about trading the head. It's why it's one of my favorite patterns to trade, because you've got that measuring stick of what you should be looking for in terms of the take profit, and you've got a clear stop loss on the where the shoulder line is. So you've got the shoulder line, the neckline is your entry, which is a clear entry point. It's one of the easiest patterns to trade, and it's also one of the most successful patterns to trade. So it's got something like, I think it's about an 86% success rate. So 80, between 85 and 86, depending whether it's inverse or standard head and shoulders. Who are the others? Like I say, Super Chip, that's up to you to decide. Anyway, I'm done. I'm gonna feed the dog. I'll feed the dog. You guys have. I don't know how many likes I've got on the old tickety tockety, but we'll go for crotch cam whilst I feed the dog. Yeah. Today's show is sponsored by Duck Fillets. It's not. I'm just messing. Go stand up. There you go. There's a good. Yeah, give me a cuddle. Yeah. Yeah. There you go. I'll give you another one in a minute because we're going out. I've got to get a few out. Go for a walk. Get rid of the crotch cam. Nobody wants to see that stuff. Well, you don't know why that would be important. Okay. Well, if you're doing okay, why hide from something like that? It's relevant because the broker you use is kind of a testimony to why you're profitable as well. I mean, if you're using the wrong broker, you're going to be using the wrong platform. You're just not going to be profitable. Basic information, really. So here we go. We're going to test that $0.50 again before we get to 760. Well, do I stick around for 3 minutes to see if 2 minutes to see if it gets over 760? No, just take my word for it. It'll get over 760. Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to wrap it up. I'll do a trade recap later, and I will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not going to be streaming live for. I'll be in the Discord later, by the way, particularly around earnings time. There's some nice earnings droppers this evening, but I'm not going to be streaming live on YouTube or TikTok or Rumble or ShareVision or Twitch or whatever platform Facebook or wherever. But what I will be doing is I'll be back at it tomorrow. I'll be throwing out a trade recap video for you to watch later if you're following on my socials. And I'll be back at it again tomorrow, an hour before the market opens. So we'll be trading live for an hour after, before the bell. We'll be trading another couple of hours. So about 2.5, 3 hours a day is what I'm trading. Occasionally I'll do a nice long stream. Today I've been trading since 8:30, so we're coming up to 11. What's that? 2.5 hours, 3.5 hours, whatever. In the meantime, I got a lovely bottle of wine yesterday there, Alistair, and I've been looking at it. It's been calling to me, and I've been saying, look, I'm not going to drink any wine. I'm on a diet right now, trying to get ready for my beach body and my summer beach body. I'm sure you're all dying to see. And I'm like, it's looking at me and it's calling to me, and I'm like, so if I have a particularly good day, it's not a bad day, but if I have a particularly good day, I might crack it open. So I'm just going to hold on to it for a while. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. I'm done. Walking away whilst green.